o'clock. Almost 11 o'clock. So let's wait a couple of minutes. Now, I can't hear what's going on right now. That's why I have these earbuds in, so I can listen to what the internet side is hearing as well. So wait just about another second or two, and then we'll get started. Hopefully this mic's hooked up. I hope. Haven't done one of these in a while, so let's see if we're live. Let's see. Do I want to update YouTube? No. Not on this device. I use this device to see the live chat when I go live. So let's see here. We are live. Let's see what we can hear anything. Check one. Check one. Okay. Nobody in the chat just yet. That's okay. It's a little bit late. It's about 11 o'clock, I think. That sounds all right. Now we're going to turn this down. Take these off. And I can hear what I'm doing on this end of things, right? What do you say, Michael B? So going to unplug this for just 1 second. A little ZZ Top late this evening, man. Oh, Lord, I didn't even know people was even in here. Let's see. Hey, man. Dante, a.k.a. Old Man Dan, Michael B. Hey, man. Thank y'all for jumping in. I appreciate it very much. Small crowd tonight, ain't it? That's okay, man. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no problem. It's late, man. It's people probably getting ready to turn in this evening. So my name is Joe. You're watching the Joe Wentz Project TV. This is Saturday Night Jam live. Oh, that's an old one from the old school, is it not? Beastie Boys. That's right, man. Beastie Boys. I remember when I had that album came out on cassette. I remember getting that in high school, man. I loved it. Oh man, that was like, you know, that was still a pretty new thing. Guitar and rap together and everything. Man. That lick has always been tricky, man. Always been tricky, man. Crazy. Jason Wade, he says, I was jamming with you, got the Wolfgang strapped on. Cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, man. That song there, you kind of just do an A, and you do like a power chord on the 3 and the 5 and the 5. But I bar it and do just what I call open the chord up. See how more powerful that sounds instead of just a bar chord? So you're adding in that low E on the 3rd and these high E and B. That's how I do it. Just gives it more of a fuller sound, you know what I'm saying? More of a fuller sound. What's next, man? What do we got next? We're gonna be out of songs here soon. All right, Jason, you can play along with this one. This is a fun one to do. Let me make sure I got the everything queued up here properly. So this will be in the key of E. So let's see how much we can mess this one up. Hang on.
There by the record machine, I knew he must have been about 17. He was going strong, playing my favorite song, and I could tell it wouldn't be long till he was with me, yeah, me. And I could tell it wouldn't be long till he was with me, yeah, me. Singing I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox. For his name, that don't matter, he said, cause it's all the same. I said, can I take you home where we can be alone? Next we were moving on, and he was with me, yeah, me. Next we were moving on, and he was with me, yeah, me. Singing I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
Joan Jett. I think that song came out in like 1980, I believe. So I remember that coming out when I was in elementary school. Man, her what? It's probably her biggest hit or second biggest hit. I think. I think that's probably her biggest hit. I would believe. That's a fun song. Fun jamming song, man. You like having a backing track to play lead. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I get these backing tracks at karaokeversion.com. If anybody wants to know where I get that, you can look into that yourself. Karaokeversion.com. And I think it's a company that's based out of the UK, I believe. And I really enjoy it. The backing tracks are pretty close to the authentic track, I feel. Pretty cool. So, and they try to get close as they can to the vocalist, and they also try to produce whatever, the way the original track was recorded. So you kind of have the same kind of audio and everything on these backing tracks. They're pretty close. All right, let's go back to way back in the day. 'Cause I remember my father having this single, this 45 single, and even back then I didn't have a guitar, nothing. But just hearing this song back then, I was like, man, that's awesome, man. It's just it got my attention real quick. I was like, man, that sounds killer. So we'll try this one and see how it goes. Old school, man. Here we go. We played this a lot live. This was always a crowd favorite. Honky Tonk Women, Rolling Stones, man. That was always a really fun song. I think Keith Richards tunes his guitar to like was it open G or something crazy on that song? And a buddy of mine I was in the band with, he was the master of doing songs with three chords, G, C, and D. He was, he would take whatever, like a Creed song, and he would convert it to the three chords, four at the most. It always sounded great. I was like, man, I mean, he wouldn't go in the same order all the time. He'd mix it up, but I thought that was cool, So he showed me how to play that years ago, man, so long ago. He's like, you know how to play Honky Tonk Women by the Stones? I was like, no, this was oh man, probably 2005 or something, you know? Let's see. Old man Dan. He says, I always wondered if Keith played this using an open G. There we go. We just talked about that. Yeah. Sorry, I just now saw your comment, old man Dan. I apologize. Open G tuning, which I know is one of his most favorite tunings. Yes. Yeah. And I think he takes the low E string off too. I think I've read in a magazine a long time ago, something like that. Strange. Have you ever seen his knuckles? Man, I mean, his fingers all like this, and his knuckles are like quarters. I was like, man, I know he's got arthritis. He still plays though. They still do it. It's incredible, man. All right, guys, I guess that's about it, I guess. Everybody is just now jumping in. We done played 4 songs. Mr. Pierce, how are you doing, man? Sweet Ibanez, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I know, Jason. Yeah, I just thought I'd take a chance, man, and go live and so 4 songs, man. I'm doing good to play these. I haven't had a lot of time to practice them, as you can hear very well. You can tell, but I've had a lot going on, man. Had a lot going on, and hey, Craig Tullius, what's happening, man? These past couple of days have been rough, especially today's been really rough, and yes, thank you, Jason, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for jumping in this short Saturday night jam live, and hope you have a great rest of the weekend, if I can say that without stumbling. And I guess we'll see you next time. Thank y'all for taking the time to be here. God bless. We'll see you later. See you. Bye-bye.